The sun is trying its best today. It will not win. Its god has lost all its luster. The man in bed, he has had enough of Apollo. The man in bed has rented many rooms, but this one is nice. It's in a mobile home on the edge of woodland. The room is full of nice memories, happy moments, meaningful trinkets. Some painful but hard to place out of sight. There are paintings, drawings, pots. Some have a narrative. Bed is not a bad place to be. While he enjoys much of the art, he knows there is an element missing in nearly all of it. For at the base of the bed, peeking over a lily leaf, is a cutout from an art book. The man in bed has very little in common with that artist, or the man in the painting, except that all three struggle, occasionally, quietly, with a fear of madness. Although some of the art in the room may seem mad, it is not. The man in the painting would describe it as Apollonian, after the god that is getting no love from the man in bed today. Apollonian art carries the wisdom and beauty of the illusion that is the world. It is a lie. Yet the man in the painting would say, it is the lie we have in order to not die of the truth. And under the Apollonian light, civilization looks to have triumphed. Everything outside cast into shadow. Within those shadows, those darker corners of human nature, the barbaric remains. The man in the painting describes this force as Dionysus, after the Greek god of wine, a god who can bring about the greatest creations as easily as complete destruction. And to embrace them is to connect with a universal oneness and a complete forgetting of the self. That is what the man in bed, the man in the painting, and the man who painted it all fear. And it has taken 2 of 3 of them. For in this room, there is only one piece of art made by the man in bed that isn't purely Apollonian, and it sits above his head. No one else has ever found any interest in it. Painted loosely, thoughtlessly, in late adolescence, blind drunk, after an evening of sabotage, he brought into being a companion he wished he'd come home with. It's silly and crude. Years later, it's a fond reminder. It is nothing more than his drunken diary entry, yet it has something that he's rarely been able to grasp safely. For the greatest artists are able to balance both gods. They can explore pure joy and pure tragedy, and express all aspects of life, and not just the narrow constructions of morality, culture and good politics. This is rare. Absolute truth requires seeing depth of human suffering and brutality that no one could handle. So, by sleight of hand, we birth the beautiful lie, aesthetics and order, composition and colour, pleasantries to hide us from the truth. For art, in total absence of the Apollonian, is inaccessible. A song without a rhythm. But has it not just become so safe, filtered? For as uncomfortable as it may be, the greatest artists in all history danced with the Dionysian. And for those few who managed to harness it, they did not present a lie. They just made the truth more bearable. The man in bed has never found that balance. Today, all he knows is he is sick to death of Apollo.